Inspire with Nendrix, the foundation.
Embracing Arms community, this is Dr. Danielle Harrison coming back to you with another 5-minute quickie. And I'm just wanting to talk to you a little bit about how you are engaging in your kids' educational experience during COVID. I know this is a really difficult time, and for the first time, many of you are kind of performing as a thought partner or co-educator, with your kids' children. So make sure that, you are really prepping your kids for the day. And sometimes that means that you got to stay up an extra hour later than you normally do so that you can get your kids prepared, get their materials prepared, knowing what their assignments are ahead of time, especially if they're young children. Older kids are pretty much a little more self-sufficient. But, the educators that are, assigned to educate your kids really need your support in making this experience really successful for your children. One of the things that I'm the most concerned about with these kids this year is that because of the new role that parents are having to play, that may mean that our young people may get left behind. So for those who was going, on a very strong trajectory through their 4th grade year or their 5th grade year, they may find themselves next year repeating the grade because they weren't getting the kind of support they needed from home as well as, school. So, sacrifice an hour in your evening. I know that you're already making sacrifices because you had to reconfigure your home. You had to buy extra computers. You had to, make these amazing accommodations because you have multiple children at home. Maybe you're at home also. Your spouse is at home also. So I know this is tough, but just keep in mind that the more that you can support, the more that you can help your young people prepare for the next day, the better it will be going forward, and the most likely that they will not repeat their grade level going into the new year. So your teachers are really in need of your support. They are really seeing you as a thought partner and a support for education. And your young student are really looking to see how you're interacting with their teachers, right? Not arguing with your teachers. If you're listening in on your students' lessons and you're finding that the students are receiving messaging from their teacher that's not aligned with your thinking and your feelings, take some time to contact that teacher after the lesson is over without interrupting the class. I know that your natural propensity is to jump in, but just so that your child is seeing that you are performing as a partner with the educator as opposed to their enemy, it may be best to kind of step back and give them a call later and hold them accountable to the way that they're teaching and instructing and the messages that they're sharing with your kids. I'm not saying that the way, you address those issues is wrong. I'm just saying that there's probably a better practice if we want to teach our kids a better attitude about how we are partnering with our educators. So anyway, that is my 5-minute quickie today. Continue to go out in the community and live your best life or connect with someone and continue to live your absolute best life.
My Lacasa boy, this is my residence. My prescription boy, this is my medicine. The world can be sickening, living in house resemblance. Not to mention the media's effort to keep us in the most simplistic state of mind. Lowest age bracket committing the highest rate of crime.